Afternoon, folks. I just wanted to make a quick video today. The weather's starting to turn here in the northern hemisphere, so that you know what that means. Indoor bike training. Whether you have a set of rollers or standard bike trainer or one of those fancy smart trainers, it is that time of year. Now, what I'm going to show you today is definitely not for the folks that have the fancy smart trainers, but those of us that are still a bit analog. I know myself, I had a set of hand-me-down rollers and now I have a traditional bike trainer that's pretty cheap. It's just not something I want to invest a lot of money in because I'd rather be outside. So when it comes time to indoor train, I try to skimp by as much as I can. So not only is my trainer cheap, but the way I keep track of my mileage while on the trainer is also cheap. So when I'm riding outside, you know, I upload all my rides to Strava, and I typically use my Strava iPhone app, or I have a pretty nice Garmin GPS unit that I use to record my rides, which both give you pretty accurate mileage. But when you're on the indoor trainer, that's a little bit different. So if you don't have a speed sensor or a cadence sensor that Bluetooths to your iPhone, or if you're a person that, or if you're not a person that, you know, has a smart trainer and logs your mileage using Zwift or some other application or some other software like that, you have to get pretty basic and pretty analog. The obvious answer is an old school bike computer. And the problem that you run in with that is typically the bike computers run off the rotation of your front wheel. A lot of times they are wired from the computer itself down to a sensor that you mount on the front fork of the bike. And they're a bit cumbersome to get on and off your bike, and it would work fine if you had a set of rollers. But if you're a person like me that does not have rollers, has a standard bike trainer where your back wheel is the only one moving, you either have to run a wired computer on your back wheel and wrap it around your chainstay or your seat stay in some fashion to get things up and running smoothly. But what I did, I actually went on, I think it was Amazon, this has been a long time ago, and I spent probably $5, maybe 10, on this knockoff wireless bike computer. And as you can see, I just zip tie the sensor to my chainstay. I mount the computer on the seat tube, because if I mounted it on my handlebars, it would be too far away from the sensor and it would not record anything. So I have to mount it close to the sensor down here on the chainstay. But that's just my little hack. It keeps pretty accurate mileage, so when it tells me how many miles I've traveled on a trainer, I just go on the Strava app and create a manual activity and log my mileage that way. It saves you a lot of money, and it's pretty decent on time too, because it's pretty easy to mount that onto the bike with just a couple zip ties. Everything's already preset, pre-programmed, so I just slap it on there and go. So it's just something I was thinking about today. I'm about to go jump on the bike trainer to get an hour in or so, but I thought that I'd share that with everybody. So thanks for your time, and appreciate you guys checking out my videos, and please subscribe and hit that like button if you can. Much appreciated, and I'll see you next time.